start this one, I want to show something kind of crazy. So, okay, so for the next assessment, what we're going to do is we're going to look at pinch strength. And there'll be 3 different pinches we're testing, but first I want to kind of introduce you to the pinchometer. And the reason, and actually, Julie, if you want to see this too, you can pull up. So it should look like this. Now, occasionally, you will find your pinchometer and it might look like that. So do you see what I just did?
I'm going to have you turn it. Oh, there we go. Right there. It's perfect. It's not glaring.
All right, so you'll be like, oh, it's broken. It's actually not broken. This little dial is turnable, and so what you want to make sure is you're always getting the needle on 0 and starting at 0 that way. So that's just how you adjust it. So I just wanted to point that out because I've had many an individual go, oh, it's broken, and it's really not. All right, so the 3 pinches that we're going to look at lateral pinch. And why lateral pinch is so important is it's how you hold a key. It's what gives you that ability to take that key into the lock and turn it. Then we have basically 2-point pinch, or what some people refer to as palmer pinch, pad pinch, and that is what you use when you're picking things up off the ground like coins. So that's why that pinch is so important. And then we have 3-point pinch, which is also known as 3-jaw chuck. And this is the pinch that's so important in like holding a pen, those kinds of things. And so those are the 3 pinches that we typically look at. And all 3 pinches have their own established norms. All right, so just like with hand strength, you're going to do the exact same thing. You'll do 1 pinch, you'll demonstrate it to the individual, and then you will alternate each hand. So the first one we're going to do is lateral, so your index fingers on the bottom, thumbs on top, just like that. Perfect. Okay. And again, okay, so this is where it's different, and I should put this as a disclaimer. It is the exact opposite of the dynamometer, where the pounds are on the outside and kilograms are on the inside. So for this one, you want to make sure you're reading the outside. What is different here is that it is in 1-pound increments in the reading, whereas dynamometer is in 5-pound increments. So here, what I would do is be able to read that she's right at 14. So, and then you get it back to the start. Same thing here. Good. Gosh, I need my focus. 13. 14. 13. 14. So then you would get the average of all 3 and then look to see where, based on age and gender, where that fell. The next one, just like this, index finger on top, thumb on bottom. And what I normally do, and what you saw her do, is sneak her middle finger in there. So what I usually will do, and I didn't do it this time, but I have them fold those last 3 fingers, middle, ring, and little finger in palm, just like that, so it doesn't try to jump in. Perfect. So that was 11, 10, 11. She's doing a good job keeping her elbow back. 10, 11, and 10. And so average of those 3 as well, and look. And I'm not taking time to write them down. When you're administering, take time to write down in between each. Don't try to remember because it never fails. You go to write them down, you're like, ooh, what was that one again? So I will have my paper and I'll be just writing away. Okay. And now the last one. So middle and index finger on top, thumb on bottom. 20. 18. 21. 20. Oh, we're actually 19, sorry. Can't read it. 20. And 21. So yeah, same thing, average of 3. So yeah, and what I will do is in class, I will show you the packet that has the norms for not only the hand, the dynamometer, the pinchometer, and then we also have norms for the 9-volt peg. So I'll make sure you guys have that. So that is pinchometer.